right. When I think of you and I don't know why. These modest lies, I cry. What a sight. Running rivers in my eyes, right. When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I still live for the ride. These modest lies. If I could cry in love, I would swim to your love. I could cry you the Nile. 'Cause you out there, you ain't. You been gone with the wind. All your love it is tidal. Baby, we just a touch. I'll be back at the start. You got me going in spirals. 'Cause oh baby, I keep on running to you. I cry. What a slice. Running rivers in my eyes, right. When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I just do it for the ride. What a slice. I cry. What a slice. Running rivers in my eyes, right. When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I just do it for the ride. What a slice. Every time I try to get you off my mind, I can't help it, I backslide. Every time I try to dry my eyes, I can't help it, my eyes cry. I can't help that I love you, but really I'm sick of leaving, I'm caught in the feeling. So it just started, but it's totally light when you're not here by my side. I cry. What a slice. Running rivers in my eyes, right. When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry. What a slice. Running rivers in my eyes, right.
Hello, how's everyone doing
I
today?
don't know why.
Hope you're doing well, guys. Welcome to another stream of Airport Sim. As it says in the description, what could possibly go wrong?
I cry. What a slice. Running rivers in my eyes, right. When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I still live for the ride. These waters lie. If I could cry in love, I would swim to your love. I could cry you the Nile. 'Cause you out there, you ain't. You been gone with the wind. All your love it is tidal. Baby, we just
Pause that. So we no longer need that anymore. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day, wherever you may be. So without further ado, let's just start a new game. It's a complicated game. Ooh. Didn't mean to click that. Did not mean to click that. But let's just see what it does. I have no idea.
Now, you'll learn about one of the most essential vehicles contributing to the everyday function
Hello?
of an airport, the Follow Me vehicle. Its general purpose is to guide aircraft to designated parking gates or specific areas of the airport safely. It's used when arriving pilots are unfamiliar with the airport or when the aircraft requires special support during taxiing. We will be using the black and yellow checkered Follow Me vehicle parked at the terminal for this task. Approach and enter the vehicle.
Yes, boss. F.
An inbound aircraft will be arriving soon, and I have received information that the crew has requested Follow Me support. Start the vehicle and activate its warning lights.
Oh. Or is it D? Press 0.
Open the tablet and switch to the Map tab. You will see the route to meet the aircraft at the designated taxiway intersection. Remember that every aircraft moving on the apron has priority on taxiways and intersections. Drive on the designated roads on the apron near the terminal.
Okie dokie. Follow me. It said to change the camera, use the tablet, right? Oh, flight deck. I want to change the camera, but I don't know how to. Tab. Map. Weather. Map. Maybe you can't. Oh. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. Hey Krishna. Hope you are doing well. I did unmute the mic, didn't I? Yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm crying. What else night? Ooh. This camera is weird. V. Oh, there's my plane.
Great. Now I will explain step by step what you need to do. Position yourself in front of the plane so that the back of your vehicle is facing the aircraft's nose. Now you need to activate the Follow Me sign on the roof of your vehicle so that the pilot knows to follow you. Follow the instructions displayed on screen.
Okay.
Great. Now follow the map's path directions to the parking area assigned to this aircraft. Maintain a speed of about 30 kilometers an hour. Stay
30?
within sight of the pilots and do not stray too far from the aircraft. The distance between you and the aircraft should never be less than 100 meters or more than 250 meters. If you need the aircraft to stop suddenly, press the displayed button, which activates the stop sign on your vehicle's display.
that's loud. This should be multiplayer. Or is it? I can't remember.
Great. The pilot can already identify their parking area thanks to your guidance. Drive to the end and park on the service road in the designated area.
What do you mean?
You have just learned how to perform a general follow-me procedure. In any case, you'll have to be constantly conscious of the traffic of other aircraft on the airport apron and triple check which stand you need to bring the aircraft
Triple
to.
check.
See you later.
Toodles. One more tutorials. Let's carry on doing tutorials. Marshall. La la la. Marshall.
In this tutorial, you will learn how to work as an aircraft marshaller. Some of the gates are equipped with an automatic visual docking guidance system, or AVDGS, which, just like a marshaller, except digital, also guides an aircraft correctly into parking gates. The remaining stands that do not have this system are handled by a member of ground crew to marshal aircraft in. The goal is for the marshaller to assist the pilot in accurately maneuvering the aircraft onto the correct parking tee. The cockpit crew sit above the main wheel of the aircraft and don't have clear visibility to provide an exact idea of its location. So it's crucial this process is accurately managed from the outside to result in the most correct parking position, allowing equipment such as jetways to properly and safely connect to the aircraft. As you can see, the correct points or parking tees are marked on the central line where the aircraft is supposed to park. Each aircraft should stop with its front wheel on the line. At Vagar, there are special cases where the lines are painted and marked differently than usual. Pilots must make an almost 90-degree turn so that the ground markings are visible correctly when they approach the stand head-on, and the lines are marked by perpendicular lines or lines that mark the end or beginning of a turn. Each gate is marked by a white or red line. No objects or vehicles should be present within their range unless the gate is specifically not in use. As you can see at the first stand, there are cones lying there. Your task is to clear the stand and move them to a safe place. We have a designated area where you must carry the cones to. An aircraft is already approaching the stand. Take up position by the stand, following the information displayed on the screen. The aircraft has now positioned itself at the base of the stand. Guide it to the second tee, which is highlighted. Remember that the parked aircraft's front wheels must be on the line, and the aircraft itself should be as parallel to it as possible. Follow the controls displayed on screen to guide the aircraft. Great! You have just learned how to marshal an aircraft onto a stand safely and accurately. See you next time!
Well, that was easy. Cones and chalks are pretty easy. GPU.
Now, I'll teach you how to operate a ground power unit, which is known as GPU in aviation jargon. You're probably wondering, what exactly does the GPU do? Besides what its name gives away, let me explain that to you. After landing, the aircraft generates electricity from the engines. But, as you may have noticed, the aircraft shuts down its engines faster than we can connect and start the GPU. Shortly after landing, the crew start the Auxiliary Power Unit, or APU for short, which will generate electricity for the aircraft until we, the ground handling crew, connect the GPU to the aircraft, which will power the aircraft more efficiently and at a lower fuel price. During this time, the cockpit crew and ground handling can perform their assigned tasks without a cut in power to the aircraft. Okay, now you need to use the tug parked in the marked area and transport the GPU to the position next to the aircraft. There's already an aircraft parked there, which is scheduled to depart soon. This will give us a chance to show you the complete process of connecting and disconnecting activating the GPU. Before you start, you need to connect the GPU to the tow hook of the tug so that you can transport it. It's quite simple. You need to back up the tug so that the hook is close to coupling with the GPU. Then get out of the tug, approach the rear and follow the action displayed on the screen to couple them together.
Can I get in now? Thanks. If anyone's got this game, feel free to join a multiplayer if you want to.
Great! Just remember that you hook and unhook other trailers in the same way. Hop back in the tug and head over to the aircraft as indicated.
Where do I go?
Now, detach the GPU from the tug and go to the rear side of it, where you'll need to open the hatch revealing the control panel. Now I'll show you the generator startup sequence. You'll operate it using the controls displayed on screen as we go.
No, Gary, I don't even know how to play it.
Toggle the
So,
power on button.
if you've got the game, feel
This
free to
will
jump on me.
activate the
It's
generator
multiplayer.
battery. Now you'll need to hold down the engine start button for approximately 3 seconds until the engine starts.
Oh.
Now we have to wait 30 seconds until the engine heats up
30
and the oil
seconds.
temperature reaches 80 degrees Celsius. In the meantime, go to the nose of the aircraft and open the
We're already at
hatch where the
100 and-
connector
oh,
is
shit.
located.
You're a little bit too much. Wait, here.
Great. Now on the side of the GPU, there's a slot containing a cable. You need to pick up the cable and plug it into the aircraft's power socket. To pick up the cable, follow the action displayed on screen.
Ah, fair enough.
Connect the cable to the aircraft's power socket.
F.
Perfect. Now go back to the panel and switch the engine setting knob from idle to run.
Switch the engine knob to run.
Then press the DC output button to the on position.
And on.
Now notify the cockpit crew through the communication panel that they can turn off the APU and switch to GPU power. Open this panel using the controls displayed on screen.
What panel? Press. Oh, 1.
Navigate to the flight deck option, then APU,
Oh, that's
and
fuel.
then turn off the APU.
1. A.
Great. Now the aircraft is powered only by the GPU, and the rest of the ground crew
Yeah, I
and
don't
the
know what I'm
aircraft
doing.
crew can continue with their work.
I was learning the tutorials for a
Now
second.
it's time to teach you how to disconnect an aircraft's ground power prior to departure.
Oh, that's quick.
Obviously, we can't just unplug the cable and leave the crew without power.
Yeet.
When you finish all your other tasks and it's time to
Oh no, this is
disconnect
the full
GPU,
game.
you'll need to inform the crew that they can start the APU. We'll teach you how to do that on this aircraft.
I'm just doing the
Head
tutorials
over
at
to
the moment.
indicated area.
But now it's full game.
Approach the aircraft from the side where the GPU is parked.
Right, approach. Yes, now what?
Your task now is to notify the cockpit crew that they may start the APU. To do
That
this,
one, that
open the
one, that
communication panel using the controls displayed on screen. Select Flight Deck, APU, and Start APU.
I swear I just did that.
Great, the crew
Yeah.
has just started the APU.
You should grab it, Gary, and then
Go
jump
to
on.
the back of the aircraft, specifically under its tail.
Wait, what?
and listen to the APU's startup sequence.
Why have we got a
If
list?
you want to,
Headphones off.
remove your protective headphones using the displayed button. To check the startup progress, open the tablet and select the aircraft you're currently at.
Tablet.
In the task table, you'll find information about the startup progress.
Okay, headphones are going back on. That was a bit loud. Alright, so 99.
The APU is
disconnect.
now fully operational. Now go to the panel and switch the DC output to off.
Panel. Oh crap. DC off.
Then turn the engine switch from run to idle.
Idle.
Finally, unplug the cable connected to the aircraft and place it back into the GPU.
Ah.
Great! Everything went according to plan. Now you need to return the GPU to the designated
I've got to close the
location at
panel
the parking
first.
ramp to complete the tutorial.
Connect that back up. Oh, wrong side. Put my beacon on, la di la la. I'm still getting. Oh, what's up, Gary? What's wrong?
Congratulations! You've just learned how to operate the GPU after arrival and before departure of an aircraft. See you later.
Toodles. Menu. Yeah, so basically if I go back, obviously I ain't started this, but you've got scenarios, free play and challenge. But at the moment, and obviously multiplayer, which is, oh, find a server. But at the moment I'm just doing this. So I've done follow me, Marshall, GPU, and then you've got all these ones. Fuel in, pushback, walk round, luggage, jetway, shuttle bus. So I'm just working my way through these at the moment. So, see how that goes. And let's click play.
You will now learn how to operate the passenger stairs. Generally, there are two common ways to disembark an aircraft, via jetway or stairs.
I'll just
There
push
should
them
be
off.
a passenger stairs vehicle nearby. Walk up to it and get behind the wheel.
Yes, boss.
There are several ways to access an aircraft. Today, we will show you how to
Is that the
operate
right-
the passenger stairs vehicle. As you can see, it's equipped with a
Where'd it
movable
go?
stairs
Oh.
platform that can move up and down to adjust to the different door heights of various aircraft types.
Mate, you're going into a
This
stand with a
solution
jetway,
is
use
used
that.
at airport parking stands where a jetway may not be present, or at the rear of an aircraft where a jetway can't reach. The vehicle is
Mansley.
located near the terminal in the parking area. Get into it.
Yes, boss. How do I get in?
Okay, an aircraft is waiting for you at one of the stands. Drive around to the indicated L1 door area and park the stairs vehicle
L1
opposite the
door.
door with the stairs facing it. Remember that the left side of the aircraft is always designated for passenger or crew service, so no matter what type of aircraft it is, you will always approach the stairs from the left side. Now that you're in place, you need to slowly move closer to the aircraft door. To make it easier for you, switch the camera to the outside view using the button displayed on the screen.
Edge it
Slowly
forward,
approach
edge
the
it
lower
forward.
edge of the door.
Yes, boss.
To make things a little easier, on the dashboard of the vehicle's cab, you will see two illuminating lights, one red and one green. The red light indicates that you aren't correctly aligned with
Green
or
light.
near enough to the door. The green light blinks when you are at the ideal distance from the aircraft's door to deploy the vehicle's standing supports and to raise the stairs platform if necessary. When the light illuminates a solid green color, it means the vehicle is in place and secured. This indicates
Oh,
that you
shit.
can continue up the stairs and safely open the door. Remember not to slam the vehicle into the aircraft. The lip of the stairs only needs to be barely touching the edge.
I'm pretty sure I just hit the plane. How do I align the stairs? How do I control the stairs? How do I... Oh.
Now, you need to deploy the vehicle's standing supports. Use the button displayed on the screen to do so.
The button. What button? Oh. Press enter.
Now, you're safely secured in place. Exit the vehicle and walk up the stairs.
There's a massive
Open the
fucking gap.
aircraft's door.
There's a massive gap. Yeah, you're gonna have to jump, mate.
Once the door is open, pull the left and right barriers into place to secure the safe passage of crew and passengers by preventing the possibility of a grievous fall.
Yeah, with a full.
Great work. Everything is ready for passengers to disembark safely from the aircraft. To disconnect the stairs from the aircraft, you need to perform all of these actions in reverse order. I think you can give that a go on your own when the opportunity arises, right? See you in the next tutorial.
You sarcastic mother trucker. Yeah, this game's multiplayer. Krishna. GPU. Right, let's do catering. So I'm just going through the tutorials at the moment, and then I'll get into a proper game.
In today's
Oh,
tutorial,
did you?
we'll
Didn't
teach
even
you
know,
how
Gary.
to replenish food, snacks,
Thanks,
and
buddy.
refreshments in an aircraft's galley using a catering truck.
Can I just steal all their food?
The frequency of catering services being ordered depends on the airline and the length of the flight. Often, airlines replenish their supplies based on a full return leg, so they don't need to get catering service again at the destination airport. On your tablet, you'll find information on which aircraft you need to service and where. Now select the highlighted flight that we're going to serve.
Oh, you're the
We
him.
see that the aircraft we'll be servicing is parked at gate 9. Now enter the catering truck, drive to the position and stop in front of the rear right doors of the
Tablet switch
aircraft.
locked. How can I get off the tablet then? Oh.
Your task now is to connect the catering truck to the aircraft. It looks very similar to operating stairs, only instead of passengers, we load food. Drive under the right rear door and stop.
Ah, that's fair enough. I hope you're feeling better though, buddy.
Then extend the supports using the button displayed on screen. Now, raise the platform using the displayed button. Make sure that it is at the same height as the silver plate under the doors. And just like with the stairs, a flashing green light means you can confirm the connection to the aircraft. And a steady green light means the connection has been made. To confirm the connection, press the button displayed on screen. Great! Now a ground handling member will take care of loading and unloading the
What
cart
the fuck
with
were you in
supplies.
there for?
tablet, you can check the progress of loading and unloading. During the overall catering process, you'll be able to perform other tasks around the aircraft.
That's nice. What am I meant to do because it's now just glitched? Wait for catering to finish. Okay. I'm not sure. I believe it's only on Steam. Yeah, I believe it's only on Steam.
Okay, the loading has finished. To disconnect the vehicle, then lower the container to the base position using the displayed button.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Oh. I need to turn the engine on. My bad.
Now, retract the support. Great! You have just completed the process of replenishing food and supplies on an aircraft using a catering truck. See you later!
Toodles. Passengers a bit easy. Because you just pick the passenger. Let's try the jetway. Luggage would be quite easy because that's literally just picking up. And then I'm assuming the other one that's going to be tricky will be the fuel, because I'm guessing you've got to do the maths right.
In today's tutorial, you will learn how to operate a terminal passenger jetway, also known as a jet bridge or air bridge. Jetways are mobile structures that are permanently attached to the terminal building on one side and connect to the aircraft on the other side to create a bridge for passengers to move from the terminal to the aircraft safely. Jetways are the most popular means of transport for passengers at large and medium airports. Without further ado, climb the stairs to the jetway.
That's what I just did. F.
Now, let's talk about the construction and how it moves.
This looks a little... Wait for the plane. Oh, I didn't even know it was on sale, to be fair.
Most jetways are divided into 3 parts.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
The bridge connects the remaining part of the jetway to the terminal, which always ends in a support structure. The telescopic bridge extends. Finally, the rotunda. Below is a mechanism that raises the entire bridge. Now, let's discuss the controls.
Okay.
On the panel, you'll see a screen that displays the jetway's wheels. They show the relative rotation of the wheels in relation to the rotunda. You control the rotation and forward and backward movement of the wheels with the controls displayed on screen. Then, to rotate the rotunda, use the buttons displayed on the screen. To change the height of the cabin, now you understand how to move the jetway.
No.
So let's move on to docking it to an aircraft. You need to position the jetway so that the platform threshold is level with the metal plate under the aircraft door. The door next to you must be aligned with the aircraft door. Remember to be careful around the aircraft to avoid damaging it. As with stairs, when you are properly positioned, a green light will start flashing, indicating that you can extend the canopy to the aircraft.
Okay. Now what?
Passengers will soon... For tutorial purposes, we'll skip this step and go straight to disconnecting from the air. After all the passengers have boarded, then to retract...
No, it's on Steam. It's on PC. Yeah, I was thinking about. I was looking at getting the Alaskan.
using the button displayed on screen.
Yeah, I was thinking
After
about
each
getting that.
operation, the jetway must always return to its designated parking position, which is highlighted for you now. Guide the jetway so that the wheels are in this area. Great! You have just learned how to
that was
operate a
easy.
terminal passenger jetway. Remember that it takes some time for all passengers to board. During this time, you can perform other tasks around
Yeah,
the
I was
aircraft.
thinking about getting the Alaskan Road
See
Truckers
you later.
just to see how that goes. Because I know that's the one where you break down. You've got to fix your truck. Alright, let's try the fueling. I'll do both fueling ones. Bundle? What? What do you mean bundle? What's in the bundle? You've just confused me now by shouting out bundle.
Hello there. In this
Hello
tutorial,
there.
you'll learn how to handle refueling a 737 MAX 8. Refueling an aircraft is one of the most dangerous tasks performed on an airport's apron. The hazard of fire, spills, and other dangers are high, so you must follow many safety rules. But don't worry, I will explain everything to you. An aircraft is standing at the stand, with a planned departure very soon. Your task is to refuel
wonder why
the
they're bundled
appropriate
together.
amount of fuel and ensure that the tanks are properly balanced.
I mean,
Get into
I've
the
had
tank
this for a
truck and
while,
drive it to the vicinity of the indicated
but I've
aircraft.
just never played it.
Remember, under no circumstances should you turn off the engine in the tanker when refueling. There is an important reason for this, namely, in the event of a fire, you must quickly move the tanker away from the aircraft and the terminal to prevent a potential disaster.
Yeah, oh. Turn then.
Okay, jump out of the cab and then open the door to the tanker's fuel compartment. Now you'll need to protect yourself and the aircraft from possible sparks by connecting the grounding cable. Grab the grounding cable on the left side of the container. To connect the grounding cable, go to the aircraft's rear wheel and follow the actions displayed on the screen. Then open the flap on the aircraft wing to prepare for connecting the fuel hose.
What flap?
Approach the tanker, grab the fuel hose and pull it under the wing and connect it to the inlet.
Where's the hose? Oh. How can a game be out of stock?
Great. Now check the tablet for the amount of fuel you'll need to refuel the aircraft. Go to the Operations tab. Select the aircraft that you need to refuel.
12,000.
In the task table, you will see the amount of fuel you need to refuel. Then go to the aircraft's refueling panel.
Where is the fuel?
Okay, now I'll explain how to operate the fuel panel. The panel divided into 3 columns and 3 rows, where each is assigned to its corresponding fuel tank.
12,000.
Tanks 1 and 2 are wing tanks, and the center tank is, as the name suggests, in the center of the aircraft between the wings. In the first row, you'll find bulbs that illuminate when the valves are open. In the second row, there are valve switches which can be set
6,000,
to open
6,000.
and closed. The third row contains the fuel quantity selector dial, the current fuel level indicator, and the target fuel level in kilograms. Since you already have the panel explained, we'll now focus on the refueling process itself. You must distribute the amount of fuel indicated on the tablet between the 3 fuel tanks of the aircraft.
3, 6, 9.
The fuel tanks in the aircraft are located
Oh shit, I'm bad at
inside the
maths.
wings and in the central tank located between the wings.
3.5,
First,
3.5.
you refuel the wing tanks, and then you refuel the remaining amount of fuel to the central tank. You'll need to calculate how to distribute the fuel between the tanks. Each wing holds 3.9 tons of fuel, and the central tank holds 13.1 tons. To select the amount of fuel, toggle the right side of the switch. To stop, toggle the left side of the switch.
50, so if it wants 12, 4, no, that only holds 3.9. So if I do 3.5 in that one, 3.5 in this one, that puts me to 7,000, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then put 5,000 in the middle. 4, 5, and then put 7,000 in the middle.
Great. Now open
Wait,
the
what?
valves in the wing tanks.
Have I just like not put enough in? Because you've just confused the shit out of me now. Oh well.
To exit the panel view, press the button displayed on screen.
You want
Now
the
we only
12,000.
need to start the pump in the tanker by pulling the first lever from the left. You don't have to worry about
7,000.
overfilling, as it has an automatic fuel flow blocking system that will stop when the selected value on the computer is reached.
And 7,000 to put it to 12,000. Oh, wait, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5,000, my bad. 3, 4, 5. And
Once the computer blocks the flow, you'll need to manually secure the valve by switching the switch to the closed position. Then open the valve for the central tank to refuel it. When finished, do the same with the other tanks and set the switch to the closed position.
these numbers are glitchy. So switch that off. and then turn you back on. I guess. I've got... Oh, nice. See, I don't have track IR. I've got American Truck Sim, Euro Truck Sim. I've got all sorts of different simulators, to be honest with you. I have got quite a lot. Man, this fuel takes forever. I have put the right amount in right. And that should be it.
Great. Approach
Sweet.
the tanker and turn off the fuel pump.
Great, you are so sarcastic, and why didn't it let me? Oh, you are so sarcastic. Donk.
Now disconnect the hose from the aircraft and return it to the tanker.
Wait, I forgot to switch you off.
Then disconnect the grounding cable, close the panel flap on the aircraft's wing, and close the flap on the tanker.
I fly. I better close the flap.
To confirm that you have completed the task, use the communication panel. Open it by performing the action displayed on screen. After opening it, select the Flight Crew tab, then Fuel, and finally, confirm refueling. Great! Now you can refuel the 737 MAX 8 aircraft. You will be able to do this task on your own during work. Just remember to move the tanker to a safe location after refueling. Until next time.
Bye. So, what's the difference between that one? To be fair, that looked like the same. I better do it though, ain't I? Oh, nice, Gary. I'll take it off you and I'll use it myself, yeah? I'll use it myself, Gary. Alright, let's see what an Airbus is like.
Hello there.
Ooh.
In this tutorial, you'll learn how to handle refueling Airbus A320neo aircraft. Refueling an aircraft
A320neo.
is one of the most dangerous tasks performed on an airport's apron. The hazard of fire, spills, and other dangers are high, so you must follow many safety rules. But don't worry, I will explain everything to you. An aircraft is standing at the stand, with
Wait,
a planned
it don't work
departure
on
very
Farm
soon.
Sim.
Your task is to refuel the appropriate amount of fuel and ensure
Thought
that
it would
the
have.
tanks are properly balanced.
Yeah, I thought
Get
it.
into the tanker truck and drive it to the vicinity of the indicated aircraft.
Yeah, I thought it would have
Remember,
worked on
under
farm sim.
no circumstances should you turn off the engine in the tanker when refueling. There is an important reason for this, namely, in the event of a fire, you must quickly move the tanker away from the aircraft and the terminal to prevent a potential disaster.
I can't try it if I don't have one. Duh.
Okay, jump out of the cab and then open the door to the tanker's fuel compartment. Now you'll need to protect yourself and the
Yes.
aircraft from possible sparks by connecting the grounding cable.
Let me
Grab
take
the
it.
grounding cable on the left side of the container. To connect the grounding cable, go to the aircraft's rear wheel
It's only the panel
and
that's
follow
going
the
to be
actions
different.
displayed on the screen.
F.
Then open the flap on the aircraft wing to prepare for connecting the fuel hose. Approach the tanker, grab the fuel hose and pull it under the wing and connect it to the inlet. Great. Now check the tablet for the amount of fuel you'll need to refuel the aircraft.
One.
Go
Oh,
to the Operations tab. Select the aircraft that you need to refuel. In the task table, you will see the amount of fuel you need to refuel. Then go to the aircraft's refueling panel.
where is it?
Now that the fuel panel is revealed, take a moment to study it, and I'll explain how to use it. Starting from the top, you have the fuel quantity displayed on 3 screens, showing the amount of fuel in each tank. Below there are 3 indicators that tell you whether the valve to the tank is open. These switches are used to manually open or close the valves. This switch is used to select the mode between refueling and draining fuel from the tanks. Using this switch, you perform 2 tests. The high-level test checks the operation of the high-level fuel lights. LTS checks the proper operation of all fuel level sensors and screens. This switch starts the batteries needed to start the fuel panel system. On the left side, there is a display that informs you about the amount of fuel you have selected to refuel. Below it, there is a switch that adjusts the final fuel value. On the right side, the display shows the total fuel amount from all tanks. The end lamp informs you when the refueling process is complete. Now that the panel has been explained, we'll focus on refueling itself. You need to distribute the amount of fuel indicated in the tablet between the 3 tanks of the aircraft. Unlike the 737, in the A320, the computer automatically distributes fuel between tanks. Your task is to select the appropriate amount of fuel using the pre-selected switch. To set the
So
desired
11
amount of fuel, toggle the right side of the
11.7.
switch. To stop, toggle the left side of the switch. If you happen to set too much fuel, you can decrease it by switching the switch to the DEC position.
11.7.
Now we will go through the panel preparation for refueling. Start the battery by switching it to the on position. Then conduct the LTS test.
Wait, I need to do a test.
Now start the high-level test. Add 11.7 tons of fuel to the tank using the pre-selected switch.
Done. Done. Now what? Open the fuel thing. Did I turn the engine off? I think I've broken it. Oh. 11.7. Go to 10 and back to it. Oh. That would help. It never told me to do that bit. Why didn't it tell me to turn the mode on? Shush, Gary. I didn't break it. It broke itself. Games always break anyway, what do you expect? Wait, how much do these wings hold? Yeah, that's the only thing with tutorials, it's like, you know. After I've done... Okay, now what? You're gonna tell me what I need to do? If I do that... See, look, nothing's telling me what to do now. If I turn that off, close you. I think the tutorial's well and truly lagged out. Turn you off. Disconnect you. Put you back. Disconnect. Where's the ground power thing? Where the flippin' heck have you gone? Yeah, this one's bagged out. let's try this. I don't know how this is gonna go, but this is where multiplayer might come in handy. Oh wait, how do I do the luggage? Oh well. Oh, hello. 1D is going. Oh jeez. Connect jetway to stand number 18. Where am I now? Where am I? Oh. Oh, I may have just hit the aircraft. Oh, there we go. Passengers are going to load. Oof. That's a lot of stuff. Luggage. Gary, would you actually like get this game? And would you actually want to play it? Oh, hello peeps. I'm pretty sure this is going to be too much for one person, right? Because I've got that plane. This one. Ooh. Oh wait, it's live weather. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's blurry when it's... Actually, that reminds me, on the tutorial, is there anything to do with de-icing? Jetway, luggage, fuel. Push back and walk round. Wonder if it'll be on that.
In today's tutorial, you'll learn about the pushback and walk-around procedures. The pushback procedure is one of the most difficult ones you can do at the airport. When pushing an aircraft back, you must be careful about your speed, the angle at which you're steering the aircraft, and of course everyone on board the aircraft and around you. The pushback procedure is typically performed with the help of a special vehicle and a tow bar. We will be operating such a vehicle specifically designed for this task, the Goldhofer Bison. These vehicles are characterized by high power and torque, which
Yeah,
means
no
that
worries,
certain
Gary.
models
I'm
can push
at
even the
work
heaviest
tomorrow
of
for an
aircraft
hour.
with full loads. Let's get started. Your initial task is to attach the tow bar
So,
to the
I'm
back
literally
of the
in,
Bison. Before you do that, you need to
10:30
prepare
till
it for
11:30
transport.
in the morning.
Use the handle in the middle of the tow bar to lift the wheels
Where is the
and
tow bar?
increase the clearance for transport.
So yeah, if you want to give it a go on multiplayer tomorrow, just give me a shout. Wait, so I can't get in the vehicle, I've got to go over and get the tow bar. We'll give multiplayer a go if you want. Don't you know, pump it up? You gotta pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up?
Now you're ready to attach the tow bar to the Bison.
Wait, so you made me run all the way over there, just to run all the way back. But no, this would be good with like Casper and everyone all playing it as well. Like, just imagine us lot all in charge of an airport. But no, it's quite... Oh, that's loud with the headphones turned off. What way does the... Oh, it's this end. F. Or is it literally making me do it on the back? Wheel spin.
Okay, now you need to transport the vehicle with the tow bar into position in front of the aircraft we will be pushing.
Yeah, but the tow bar's now at the back, right?
You must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. So, you'll have to maneuver in reverse. I recommend changing the camera to an external view to make your work easier. Great! Now, go out and detach the tow bar from the back of the Bison.
What's the point in
Now
that?
park the Bison so that it is behind the tow bar facing the front of the plane.
This is just so confusing. There's just so many things.
You must park in such a way that the tow bar is facing the aircraft's wheel. So, you'll have to maneuver in reverse. I recommend changing the camera to an external view to make your work easier.
Have I got her attached? Or have I got her loose in this? I'm going to assume that's... Ah. Oh, fuck. But oh. Why am I crouched? Oh, I thought I'll just get rid of all these for now. Oh. Hey value F and F.
Great. Now wait for the aircraft to start the APU. In this case, the APU will be started automatically. In a normal scenario, you'll have to notify the pilots of the APU startup, but you'll learn about this in the GPU tutorial. Before departure, you must check if all the aircraft components have been secured and if there are any items on the plane. This process is called the walk-around, in which you walk around the plane, checking its individual components and verifying that they've not been damaged. To do the verification, approach the highlighted area and hold down the button displayed until it is verified. If you believe all the elements have been
Yeah, that'd be funny. Everything on this side is good. Oh, fair enough. Not bad, 10 minutes away. What am I missing? Oh, this. Everything is good.
Now your task is to attach the tow bar
Oh,
to the
now I
aircraft.
can do it.
To do this, approach it and grab it by the front handles by performing the
Oh,
displayed
fuck,
action.
fuck did you just come
Then
from?
using the controls displayed, you can guide it with you. To turn the tow bar left or right, use the buttons displayed. To tilt the tow bar up or down, use the buttons displayed. Now that you know how to operate the tow bar, attach it to the indicated element on the aircraft's front wheel. Now your task is to attach the tow bar. To do this, then to turn the tow bar
Q,
left or right, use the button.
E.
To tilt the tow
C,
bar up or
and Z.
down, use the buttons displayed. Now that you know how to operate the tow bar, attach it to the indicated
Let's move
element
this
on
out
the
the way.
aircraft's front wheel.
Move you out the way because you're doing my head in. Oh, you. Come back over here. And you are really doing my nutting. Ooh. Oh, you. Whose idea was this? Oh, that's not good. Am I stuck? Where is this thing going? oh, oh. F.
Then attach the tow bar to the front hitch of the Bison.
Did it. I did a thing. My engine's not running. I witnessed a crash that almost hit my Uber. That is not good. This is a really dodgy angle.
Great. Now get behind the wheel of the Bison.
Oops.
Before you begin
Gary, you
pushback,
didn't see that.
you'll have to wait for a signal from the crew that you can start pushing the plane. You'll see this signal by the illumination of the position lights. These are red flashing lights located at the bottom and top of the aircraft. If they are on, it means you can go ahead and start pushing the plane. In this case, the plane will be taking off from runway 27, so you need to push it out to the left. Remember to make smooth movements and brake calmly if you need to, as the crew is likely conducting a safety briefing for the passengers. During the pushback, you'll have to notify the crew that they may start the engines. You'll do this using the communication panel
Right.
in the flight deck tab.
Let's try that again.
Remember to inform the pilots to start the engines before moving the plane onto the taxiway, to avoid prolonging the standing time. There will be a zone on the taxiway where you'll have to place the plane so that its wheels are inside it. The plane must be positioned as parallel as possible to the... When the tow bar is...
Notify crew. How can I notify the crew? Oh. Engine.
Great. Now go back to the stand from which we pushed the aircraft.
Headphones can go back on. How can I go back to the stand? I can't. Oh, he's disconnecting me. That'd be why. I've totally not broken the game.
Congratulations! You have just completed the tutorial on the pushback and walk-around processes. Now you know how to perform these operations. Good luck!
Good luck. Good luck. Done, 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 done. Right. I'm gonna end it here, guys. That's all the tutorials done. So yeah, if anyone has got this game or is gonna get the game, I will be streaming it again tomorrow. Yeah. I'll be streaming it again tomorrow. Livery manager. Yeah, I'll be streaming it again tomorrow on multiplayer if anyone wants to join. Just yeah, give me a shout on Discord, just let me know. Yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by, thanks for the likes, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.
I cry, water slides, running rivers in my eyes, right? When I think of you and I don't know these water slides. I cry, water slides, running rivers in my eyes, right? When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I still live for the ride. These water slides. If I could cry in love, I would swim in love. I could cry you the Nile. 'Cause you out there, you ain't. You been gone with the wind. All your loving is tidal. Baby, we just a touch. I'll be back at the start. You got me going in spirals. 'Cause oh, baby, I keep on running to you. I cry, water slides, running rivers in my eyes, right? When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I just do it for the ride. These water slides. I cry, water slides, running rivers in my eyes, right? When I think of you and I don't know why. I cry every night. Kinda makes me wanna die, but I just do it for the ride. These water slides. Every time I try to get you off my mind, I can't help it, I backslide. Every time I try to dry my eyes, I can't help it, my